Hello, welcome to Hot Seat, your patriotic channel for country and people. In the interest and the spirit of Ghana must work, Ghana can work, we want Ghana to work. Please forward this video to other Ghana-loving Ghanaians and any other interested parties. And subscribe to the channel for more patriotic views from country and people point. And like the video. With that, it goes further and further. And collectively and together, we do what we can for the Ghana we want. Welcome. Ghana and gold. Since the foundation of the earth, Ghana has gold, plenty gold, endless gold, even gold that has become a pain that we are suffering most recently by the proliferation of some other nations who wants to come and amass some wealth through extracting gold in our country. So our water bodies, our forests, our cocoa industry is under threat. But today, we want to look at Ghana and gold from a different dimension. Now, we came across a video from one channel called AS1, where he said Ghana is now moving to, or making a move or putting arrangement in place to use gold as a currency. Beautiful. Are we going to do it? Would Ghana do it? Do the leaders of Ghana has the tenacity, the boldness to withstand the pressures of all the unseen and seen faces that may not like that to happen? Because if Ghana succeeds in making gold its currency or the reserve currency of Ghana Cedi, some countries and some currency will shake. So the question is, it is just a statement for a good feel, or we truly want to do this? Because it's about time. Yes, we are in an era where there is this move to digitize things, i.e. all the currencies that has no value, if you ask me. Because since the foundation of the earth, economically, financially, value has a material feel to it. So you can't just put a code together and say this code represents 5,000 Ghana Cedi and say that's a value. No, it's valueless. If that system crashes, gold never crashes. It's a physical thing. Silver never crashes. It's a physical thing. Timber, cocoa, there is always a physical feel or physical attribute to a monetary system, to an economy. But what is being programmed now, that value is just writing a program, we see where we go with that. But till then, Ghana is reaching gold. Let's make good of it. So, Ghana and gold. Ghana accounts for, I don't want to speculate, but a huge amount of the gold in circulation around the world. But before we go into this, of course, the vice president was also in a video saying something, and some other leaders talking about this, about the gold. Ghana now buying gold, and they take, why should we buy gold? We just extract gold in a right way, not the kind of galamsey gold going on now that our water bodies are destroyed, forest is being destroyed, the cocoa industry is said to have been affected by at least 31% in production reduction, accounting for 19 to 20,000 hectares of cocoa farms that have been destroyed by virtue of small-scale mining scheme, galamsey. Not that. Extracting gold in a structured way where all the waste products are processed properly. But we're not going to stay there. Now, let's have a look. Ghana as a gold supplying nation compared to the nations that actually benefit from our extract, which even infrastructurally, developmentally, economically, we don't have. We cannot account for it. In one of our videos, we talked about corruption. how corruption involving the sale of our natural resources means that Ghana's economy is crying because the proceeds of the corruption is not repatriated, never gets back to Ghana. Think on that. But let's look at it. This was from the Trading Economics. Worldwide, let's see those that have the more gold compared to Ghana, a gold producing country, a country that sits on gold. USA, 8,133 tons. That's the first in the world. Germany, 3,000 plus. Italy, 2,000 plus. France, 2,000 plus. Russia, 2,000 plus. China, 1,000 plus. I'm not too sure. Maybe that's not, we are not being told the actual value of China's gold. I think it's more. Switzerland, 1,000 plus. Japan, 800 tons. 800 plus tons. India, 700 plus tons. And Netherlands, just to mention the first 10. No African nation. South Africa is not there. Ghana is not there. All the countries that extract gold or they are the source of gold in Africa, they are not on the first 10 as far as gold reserve is concerned. Think on that for a minute. Let's carry on. Let's come to Africa. Since Africa didn't place worldwide, the first 10 nations, Africa is not there. Let's come to Africa and see if we will see Ghana in the first 10. Right. Africa, Algeria has 174 tons gold reserve. South Africa, 125. South Africa, 125. As a gold extracting, exporting nation, has only 125 tons of gold reserve as a nation. Maybe it's wrong, but that is what Trading Economics is showing us. Egypt, 125. Libya, 117. Morocco, 2.22 tons. Nigeria, 21 tons. Mauritius, 12. Ghana, 8.74 tons gold reserve. That's all we have. Tunisia, 6.8. Mozambique, 0.6. Those are the first 10 countries with some gold reserve, meaning the rest don't have, possibly don't have. Think on that. But now, Ghana says they want to either to hold more of their own gold, refine their own gold, and actually in that video from AS1, they want to use the gold as our reserve currency, which is what it should have been all this while. But like I said, the so-called, the people who have made themselves the lords of the world, are they going to be happy with it? And if they are not happy with it, what is Ghana leaders going to do? They're just going to buckle under the pressure of the West? Or they will stand and be firm? Remember, whenever an African leader is doing good and doing excellently, the West begins to call them names. Paul Kagame comes to my mind. Even though the people of Rwanda love Paul Kagame because of what he's doing, some of the medias keep labeling him names. I wonder why. But let's stick to Ghana for a minute. So, Ghana wants to be buying gold or extracting your gold, refining its own gold as a reserve currency to give value to. But we at NASIG want to ask the question. We want to hold on to more gold as a collateral for more loans? Or, please, we need answer to that. Are you really sure we want to reserve our gold, refine our gold, and use it as a backing weight for a Ghana Cedi? Or we want to have gold in value and go and borrow the printed papers from another nation? We want an answer to that. But if it is that Ghana leadership has become tough and strong, patriotic, to stand by the decision to use gold as a reserve currency for Ghana Cedi, and the rest of the world will respect it that way, then Ghana is on the way to be the nation that is supposed to be. If again, in our video, we mentioned about corruption. if corruption is not going to take over that movement. But also, there's another video that talks about the fact that actually the vice president, Dr. Bawumia, was in a video saying that how they are trying to, if I'm not speculating, I think he or one other official was saying that they wanted to get the London gold standards to actually standardize Ghana's gold. So our question is this: why should it be the London gold that will standardize our gold? Why can't we come up with a gold standard and offer it to them to accept? If the gold we want to refine and keep is still going to be standardized by London or UK, then I don't see how it's going to be beneficial to us, because it will be made in a way that benefits them. So if we truly want to become resource independent, that we have always been, just that we have not used it, then that gold refinery, we should come up. We have engineers, we have people, intellectuals to sit down to come up with a gold standard, tailor it to Ghana, and offer it to the world as this is the standard, especially where we are the ones that have the gold. We extract it. We should be respected for that. We don't have to go begging London to now give us a standard that we should refine our gold to. We have the gold, we have the resource. Let's be strong and tough enough to come up with our own, so long as we are not going to be playing underhand shady stuff, but stick by the standard that we will offer to the world. It should become accepted, because in engineering there is a standard called BSc, but then there came another standard too, and it was accepted, and they all coexist. We have British standard in engineering electricals. Then we have the IC systems. We have different systems now. So why can't Ghana come up with its own gold system, standardized in comparison to the existing standard? We all vet it. We all sit down as a gold trading nations, or any nation that is interested in gold in Ghana. We sit down and agree what the standard will be offered by Ghana. But that's all we want to talk about. You have seen the nations that have the most gold, even though Ghana is the gold nation, extracting gold since time immemorial, yet we have only 8.74 tons of gold as our reserve. So you see why the Ghana Cedi also struggles sometimes. So if our leaders are serious about this, to create value in holding on to more gold, increasing our gold reserve, whether as a reserve currency or as a value to be seen, then we should be on a good course. That could affect all other resources that we export to the world. It's about time. Enough of us going and being told how much we can sell or not sell. If we are going to refine good, of course, not to digress, there's also the move, or head in the news, that Ghana wants to refine his own gold. Why now? We used to have an oil refinery. Now we take the oil abroad, refine it and bring it back. How much job would have been created if we are refining our own oil? How much job would have been generated for Ghanaians if we were refining our own gold? At least the one we want to keep. There should be the option of those who want to buy the raw gold and do whatever they want to do, and also those who want an already tailored gold, Ghana standard. What about that? Anyway, we talk about this, and we've always been wanting to talk about it until we came across AS1 talking about the fact that Ghana is on the verge of having gold as its reserve currency. If so, congratulations. We pray you're strong enough to withstand the pressures that will be coming, because there will be pressures coming. Sometimes you have to know the adversaries that you are dealing with and be ready for them. Till we come your way, God bless Mother Ghana. Long live the Fourth Republic. And we pray and hope that our leaders are becoming wiser, stronger, tougher, more patriotic for the benefit of Ghana and people. Love you all.